Hi, it's Gimballed and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox, and today I'm having a 1v1 with a member of the cult of the PvP Sweats, cops, a lawful group that try and rein in us bad boys and attack us. As you can see, he interdicted me. We have a 1v1 for a while, and yeah, it was, I thought, a pretty okay fight, quite close to the start, but you know, I mean, I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to let the heat build up and do some severe damage. And yeah, one moment.
Eventually.
I mean, it was quite sudden. I'd been fighting for a while and he broke away and proceeded to jump, and I was like, oh, okay, GG. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was a fault with his build, something went wrong, I don't know. But he jumped out, and anytime I'm attacked by cops and they run away, this happens.
Smug mode. Well,
I must admit, when he returned to the system, I attacked him, and I felt emboldened. I felt fairly confident. He only did 11% damage to my shields in the whole of that first fight, and I'd got him down to 1 ring of shields, and eaten through some of his banks. So, you know, I was feeling confident. And then he hit me with a few plasmac shots, and I was feeling less confident. But those builds hit like hammers. I've already lost a ring of shields. They hit really hard. And if you want to learn how to be a PvP sweat, why not join cops? The cult with the PvP sweats on Xbox is Be Great or Be Bait's faction. He teaches people how to be good at PvP and teaches them how to use the skill weapons, the plasmacs, the railguns, the flight assist off, doing all those things that I know the name of but can't do, even though many people have tried to show me how to do these various techniques and things. Yeah, I know what they're called. I can do some of them. I do some of them. I don't do many of them. I'm not a skilled PvPer. I am a Gimballed scrub. I respect those that try to use these high skill weapons and get good at PvP. I do. I honestly do respect the amount of time and effort it takes to get really good at PvP. Yeah, not my thing, not my bag at all, and I know they don't respect what I do in game, which is be a Gimballed scrub and use what they consider to be cheeseball builds, or builds that don't take any skill. I mean, the skill in using this ship is basically not overheating yourself too much and trying to sidestep as many plasmac shots as possible, because as you can see, I'm not camping pips to shields. I could use an all multi-cannon FDL and sit there and be boring and quite camp up and tank up and still achieve the same thing as this, but I prefer using this build and trying to time and sidestep those plasmacs as much as possible. I'm fully aware that cops training works, because back in the day I used to fight a fellow called Psychotic Rob. He was a member of IED. He left IED and he joined cops. Now, when he left IED, I was able to kill him quite comfortably when he brought a plasmac build to play. A 5 plasmac build. There's videos on my channel of me 1v1ing him and managing to win reasonably comfortably. By the time he'd spent some months in cops, his hit percentage with plasmacs went through the roof. His piloting, got a lot better, and we started trading paint, and I'd win some, he'd win some. He beat this ship, he lost this ship. He beat me, oh no, actually we drew in my Rambo. I really pulled that one back. I totally should have lost that fight, and I got very lucky and pulled it back to where it was close enough that my heavier hull could ram, and we both died. He didn't even realise we both died. I did, because we respawned in the same station and I was on a pad behind him, but he thought I'd survived originally, so he was quite relieved to find that I'd actually died as well as him. So, watching him progress and watching his hit percentage go up, it was sign that the training that they do in cops, the practicing, the being very PvP focused will increase your ability to do PvP. Oddly enough, I always remember when Modern Heracles left for NTFS because he wanted to get better at PvP, and he tried to show me a few things, things like vector matching and stuff like that, and range control. And I took some of those lessons and adapted what I do to kind of work around that. Part of the reason why I'm effective with my Rambo is I understand a little bit about vector matching when it comes to spiraling in or spiraling out of a fight and trying to line up and get a ram in. Is you know, knowing that part of it is very handy for ramming. As the range control, yeah, I don't really have much range control, it's got to be said. I have a lot of anything, to be honest, when it comes to PvP, but I had enough for this fight, and yeah, GG to Jojo the Barbarian. It was a good fight. I melted myself quite a lot, as you can see from my modules, and just to show, no Primo was used, just those lovely thermal conduit beams. That's all. Thank you very much for watching.